What's up, Gym Bros? You pretty noticed I haven't done a video in a few days. Well, fuck, man. So, I'm an electrician up here on the slope, and I was up here doing some work on a lift, and I heard this big bang over here to my side on the ground. And I look over, and I see one of these truck drivers running over to this lift, and then he took off running toward camp. I'm like, uh-oh, something happened. So I look down there, and I see this guy fall out of this lift. So I go down, go inside camp, grab AD, jump my truck, and I pull over to this other parking lot. This guy, he's all laid out. By that time, all the people the truck driver got over to him. There's about 8 guys around him, and they were getting AED hooked up on him. Needless to say, he hooked up to this 18-wheeler to pull it on this ice, probably just give it a little bump, and he did everything right, but the actual tow hook on the 18-wheeler snapped and flew through the windshield, hit him, and after it hit him, it went through the back windshield. And yeah, so it fucked him up real bad. He's all bleeding. Well, we're all taking off all of our jackets and covering up. It's about -20 that day, and we're out there freezing, and everybody's rotating, doing CPR on him until the ambulance gets there. We did CPR for probably 45 minutes, just to have this guy announced dead on the job site. Yeah, I didn't know the guy directly, but still, it's pretty personal, being there. And all those guys, they worked with him, and they're yelling at him, come on, man, push through, very emotionally and deep. It was very traumatizing. So I just hated seeing that for the guys, and, just being up here, and it fucking sucks. The very next day, that's where I was at. I was at that company. The boss had me going through finding electrical stuff that OSHA might write them up on and repairing it before they got to the job site. And it just really fucking pissed me off, because it's like, us blue collar guys, one of us dies, company's just worried about, oh, what are we going to get in trouble for? What do we got to check? They're not stopping fucking protection. We're not doing a stand down. We're not driving around town, with this guy in a casket. It's just, let's push this off to the side. Hey, let's make sure we're not going to get any fucking fines, and keep rolling and making production. Something I fucking hate about this industry. So that's just been on my mind here lately. I've still been going to the gym every day, but just the gym is where I go to get the rest of my mind. It's my happy place. So I didn't feel like videoing it. But I'm going to try to get back in my groove, back to videoing. But yeah, it took me a few good days just to think about that guy and his family, and the decision that I'm making with my life. I know the paramedic, he was like, oh, somebody needs to notify the family, and all those guys standing there like, oh, I don't want to tell his wife, and it's just, you see this guy that died right here in front of you, nothing could be done. We're in the fucking middle of nowhere up here on the slope. It takes forever for, the paramedics to get there. It's just fucking horrible. So it was just a horrible day. Fucking, and like I said, I don't even know this guy directly, and not related to him or anything. Just the fact that, I couldn't do more really bothered me. I sit and watch that truck driver run off, and then afterwards I was kicking myself. I said, as soon as I heard the bang, I should have just went over and investigated, right then. But, my wife's telling me that's not the way to think about it. You still went over there and helped. But, yeah, it was just a horrible situation. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. And then, a few days before that, my fucking daughter broke her arm. So it's starting out a pretty wild year. I got to fucking ride up as I hurt myself up here on the slope. So hopefully this year turns around and gets a little bit better. But yeah, that's one thing about the gym. It's nice. You get off work and step out of reality, and you just focus on doing you. So, it's also mental health and physical health. It's just a really good thing. So I'm going to get in there. We're going to do a really good back workout, really good bicep workout, go from there. But, yeah, that's what's been up this week, guys. And, if anybody watches this and knows that family, if they've got a GoFundMe or anything like that, tag that to it. I'll share it on my Facebook, whatever we need to do for that guy's family. Alright, I'm going to do more lat focused. Try to start on these wide grip pull downs. Start with a little warm up set. Let's get the blood flowing in here. I might try to make something where I can do some single arms on this. I really like those, the machine where I can do the singles. I get better stretch, but can't beat wide grip though. I feel like that's the classic move. Classic workout. Let's wait a little bit here. I guess right now I've been pretty much idolizing like Arnold on the classic physiques. So that's my goal. If I was to try to bodybuild, I'd want to do the classic physique. I feel like that looks the best. And I feel like those guys that get ultra big, they all die super young, so I'm not about that. Like, they're already dying at my age, so fuck that. Yeah, I want to live a long time. I mean, Arnold, he's getting up there, and he still looks good, so. Alright, let's get this heavy set in. Get one more of those, and that'll be pretty good. Alright. Let's get this second set to failure in. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to be a paramedic. I mean, that one experience for me, I mean, fuck. I mean, I don't have PTSD or nothing like that yet, but it's definitely fucked my week up, you know? Like, I mean, I guess, plus that's like my biggest nightmare. Going to work somewhere, trying to provide for your family, and then fucking not coming home. And I mean, if you're in any blue collar industry, if you're out fucking crabbing or you're on the rigs or anything like that, I mean, it's dangerous. I've been doing it 19 years, done CPR twice, and that's the first time someone didn't make it. And yeah, I'd be happy if I never said it again. I mean, I cut my finger off back 2021 or something like that. I mean, that fucking sucked. But yeah, I mean, as a man, I mean, number one thing is taking care of your family. So we end up neglecting, you know, putting ourselves into danger, you know, just provide for them. So, I mean, it gave me a new outlook on, you know, and here's the thing. Oh, safety. This guy was doing everything correct. You know, there was nothing he was doing wrong. It was equipment failure, 100%. Freak accident, could have happened to anybody. But the thing is that just shows how dangerous it is, what we do. Just happen to any one of us. You know. These office people fucking pushing this stuff. I mean, fuck, what are they gonna do? Fall down the stairs? Come on. I'd like to see them go wire up some 600 volt shit. 13.8. Alright, back to working out. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Keep the elbows tied in. Flex back. Try to get a good stretch on this. Still trying to work up on this. Let's do a warm-up set here. I mean, it's one of my problems. I'm probably a little bit ADHD. Because, I mean, there's no faking it. And my mind will be spinning. If I'm thinking about something, whether it's work or the gym, it's all I can think about. Laying in bed thinking about what workout I'm going to do the next day, how many sets I'm going to do, why, what, how much protein, what meal I'm going to eat. But then something traumatic like that happens, ugh, you can engulf your mind for a little bit. So, I mean, that too. I mean, you live your life working out, being healthy, it can end that fast. So, I mean, that's why you want to live your life to the best every single day, because you don't know when your end's coming. Alright, just set to failure. Let's add a little weight to that. Probably overshot it. Here we go. One more set with that weight. That'll be good. Alright, let's get this last set in. Failure. Let's keep it that same weight. And then you get three to 5 good reps. I got 5 clean ones. Alright, I'm gonna do a set of these hammer curls. Try to do, that's gonna be like a concentrated hammer curl. Whew. Biceps are the best. Well, guys, thanks for watching today's workout. Little back and bi workout. I'm ready to be home, get on some different equipment, change up my routine a little bit. I'll try to do a lot more cable stuff when I get home. I mean, do what you can while you're here, but yeah, try to push myself a little bit more when I get home. And yeah, still in this bulking phase, so I'm at 194 right now, pretty lean, not the leanest, but yeah, I can definitely put on some more weight. I'm wanting to hit 230ish, 245, and then yeah, if I cut down to a good 205 really clean, I think that'd be a good look. But yeah, pretty much chicken breast and rice. I threw in some ground beef today, but and then doing my oatmeal for breakfast and scrambled eggs. If the chef's cooking, then I'll get 5 over easy, but that's typically just like 1 day a week, so pretty much it's just been scrambled eggs and my oatmeal. And then when I get a chance, I'm throwing in some protein shakes when I get to go to Brooks. So just keeping that consistency in, keeping the protein up high, and the best diet is the diet you can keep it with consistency over a long period of time. So other than that, hey, keep going to the gym.